to the woman with the big forehead. I keep telling you, black women with big foreheads, bruh. That's a Lord's blessing. That means she was touched by God.
I want to
That's a
kiss
good luck
all.
charm,
I want to kiss all the women named foreheads, especially the big ones. You know,
bruh. I'm telling you. I think that's my other fetish, the big foreheads.
brown sugar style, just like how you did in brown sugar. I be wanting to do that. Shout out to Tay Days with brown sugar. All
Oh
right,
my god.
let's move on to the next one. I don't have you seen this a whole thing with black men kind of being mad at Russell Wilson for the post he put out for his stepson?
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that. Apparently, he posted about future about baby future, and a whole bunch of dudes was mad at him because it's like I guess he was overstepping his lane as a step. It was some shit.
Yeah. Okay. While I find, because I know someone that I'm looking for the post right now, but tell me what you thought about. How do you feel about that whole thing? Do you think he was overstep? Russell Wilson is overstepping his lanes. I guess that's the question I should ask.
No, because Russell Wilson is married to Sierra, and Sierra's baby future's mother. So of course he's not overstepping. Like what people need to understand with stepdads is that there's no real such thing as overstepping unless somebody unless like the mother or someone or like if harm is being brought to the child in any way, there's no real such thing as overstepping when it comes to a stepdad. Like I can understand if the stepdad is new and brand new and the real father don't know much about him, but this is Future and Russell Wilson we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? They're both famous. They're both famous. You know what I'm saying? They're both exceptional at what they do. Like at this point, and Russell Wilson's been there for years at this point, so there's nothing overstepping about it. I'm pretty sure Russell Wilson and baby Future are in the same house and see each other like almost every day, especially now that it's quarantine. So that's not saying that Future still doesn't have a presence with his son, but that nigga got 8 baby mamas. That nigga got 8 baby mamas. So I mean, yeah, he is the messiah of misogyny, but for this one, yeah, y'all gotta give Russell Wilson his flowers for that, because it's not an easy job to just come in and take over as stepdaddy, especially if the actual dad got beef with his baby mama or whatever. I'm assuming that for the sake of the baby Future and Sierra, kind of like really don't speak to each other like that, but at the same time, you could tell it's definitely awkward between the two. Cause Sierra done made that song about him and everything once he found out Future, done cheated on her and shit. So I'm pretty sure there's always gonna be like hostility there, even if they are cordial with each other. But for this case, come on, bruh. Russell Wilson just being a dad, and it's his son's birthday, his stepson's birthday. Of course, he gonna show the little nigga love. What would you want him to abuse him instead? Cause y'all slander him even more.
I'm gonna agree with you. I think the way I looked at it is that there's a lot of single parent households, and usually when you bring a man in, the man don't really care about the kid. Um, I remember there was a post a long time ago. It was on World Star saying it, like the man was basically talking about, man, I don't give a fuck about that kid. That ain't my son. He do shit. Is like, I think that's what a lot of people are just used to when, and a lot of like dudes that they are stepdaddies that a lot of them don't really care about their son. Now, I think that's really, I don't want to say it's false because obviously I grew up with my biological father, so I don't have a view, I don't really have a real view on it. And this is me saying this, but from like, you don't really get to, but to me, you don't really get to see a lot of stepdads stepping up. But shout out to my man Tony, um, who usually be on the show. He's a stepfather. He done stepped up for for his stepkids, and he's a great father to them. It's like so I've seen from the moment I've seen a lot of people step up. And I found the I guess this is a tweet on Instagram's right. Um, you are my daily inspiration, my best friend, full of love, joy, and grace. I thank Jesus every day for who you are, being able to lead and guide you. Your future is forever endless, and I pray you swim into every opportunity and obstacle in life with this much love and enthusiasm. Happy sixth birthday, future. Daddy loves you. That's sweet.
Yeah, that's sweet. What the fuck is wrong with that? Would you prefer if he said, Hey, yo, it's baby future birthday. I'm not his real father, so I can't really say much. But happy birthday, King. You deserve it. Like, no, he's gonna show the little nigga some love. What's wrong with that?
And I know, like, this is probably me. I'm pretty sure a lot of stepsons, when you like they remarry, a lot of stepkids don't feel like they're part of the family. This man Russell is making sure that he is part of the family, his family, because like Russell has his own kid and all that other stuff. But you do see him with Future's kid. And tell you the truth, it's when you think of Future, like to me, he's Lord Misogyny. I think that's what we call it, the Lord of Misogyny. You know, does she belong to the streets? We know that man has a history, or the word on the street is he don't really take care of his kids like that. Anytime I see Russell, and then there was a point where Russell Wilson was like, he was telling Sierra, take him off child support. Obviously you don't need his money. I'm good. To me, that's a boss ass move. He was like, I don't need his money that he's arguing about. I can take care of him myself. To me, Russell Wilson is exactly what you want in a man if you're looking for a stepdad. Someone that would treat their kid like their own, that would step up and don't even want nothing from the baby father, but if the baby father wants to be in his life, he can be in his life. But other than that, he don't really need nothing from him. He can take care of him on his own. So I feel like everything Russell Wilson has done for him and his son and Sierra is real good, because he done that man done like upgrade them both, like they're owners of a fucking baseball team, and she has her own masters. He put her on. What nigga is doing that?
Bro, not only that, but you can literally see in Sierra's face that she happy. Like every time you see Sierra, she glowing. She always happy. Like, to see a black woman that genuinely that happy is